Hi guys, it's Belle here, and it is time for me to work on the next card for the hashtag Full Deck Challenge 3 hosted by Shanuki Art. Links to her channel will be down below in the description box. Please do go and check that out. And the prompt for today's card is circles. So I found this interesting piece in my stash. It's some digital paper that I have inked at some point and done things with, and I love the circles on here. We're going again, it's still spooky season, so I'm going for a bit more of a grungy theme, but I just love these, so we're going to use this. This is the sticker that I'm going to use, the stamp. And this is I used it on last week's, this is my carry over item. And I did find some other cards, so that is good. Let's just collage the background. Again, I'm going to do a little bit of a simple collage. Oh, look, there's some paper already on there. Oh, let's put that over there. I'm going to do a little bit of a simple collage. I think I'm going to leave this free. Again, you don't have to, but I'm going to. So we're just going to do this and get these glued down like so. This card is actually much shinier than my other cards, so let's use a different glue for these. And then, yeah, I can't remember if this is card 43 or 44. I'll know by the time the video goes up. So, yeah, we're going to do this. Oh, and I forgot to say, these are from an old Agatha Christie deck that I had. I actually got 2 decks. I don't know where the other one... deck of cards. I don't know where the other one ever went to, but I also had this one spare that has a suit missing. Again, I don't know why it has a suit missing. Ironically, it's the spade suit. So I had 2 sets of the red suits, and again, only one of the black suits, but it doesn't matter. We are going to, at least I now have some black cards, suit cards to work with. So yes, I'm just putting that down there. Oh, we've covered up most of that paper, haven't we? Does it matter? No, it doesn't. So yeah, there we go. Do I want a little bit of music here? A little bit, just here. Yep. What am I doing? I picked up the wrong one. A lot of this is probably going to be pushed into the background, but that's okay. Don't mind that at all. Yeah. We're going to move this over. So I hope you are all doing well today. I'm not sure what day this is actually going up. So I don't know if spooky season is over, although when I'm making it, it's still spooky season. So there we go. Okay, now what's the next bit I want? I might bring in just a little more music paper there. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And then over the whole thing, including the suit, I want to use one of my tea bags just to push everything into the background and to give it, I don't know, a grungier feel. So I have my Mod Podge. we're just going to use this. Oh gosh, got rather a lot. It's a new pot of Mod Podge, and it really I forgot about that, so I pushed the paintbrush in a bit too far. Now I have it all over the paintbrush. That's okay. Because I can just wash that off. So there we go. Push that. We still see the collage through it, but it just gives it a grungier feel. That needs to get stuck down there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this and just clear all this up a little bit. Okay, so that is now done, and I'm just going to get some ground espresso and go around these edges like so. And I just really like how that looks with the tea bag over the top of it. Now, the circles need to come on. So let's see how we're going to do that. Doesn't even matter if they're slightly off the card. Like so. I actually got a bit of gold on it, so I might actually bring a little bit of gold in to these bits. Kind of like that. I also have this flower that's just cut from some of my inked papers that I thought would look really lovely. I'm wondering about putting it through the circles. This came down a bit more. We could kind of cut that one off. And then have it kind of poking out a bit more as well. Okay, okay. I'm thinking of bringing a pumpkin on because why not? And then we have to fit everything else on here too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this to here because that way it's glued on to there. Yep. Okay, and everything else we can kind of fit places. And if that was there, I'd have it up. No, I want it down. Might even just tear the bottom just a little bit. Okay. So we could have that there. And then this is just too straight. So if I bring on some of this paper that we're bringing over from last week's card, I'm wondering about putting it along there. Oh yeah, I like that. So I'm just going to glue that onto there before gluing anything else down because I'm just playing with placement of things. So that can go on there. Now what I was thinking, I need to keep these. We also have the stamp. I'm wondering about bringing it in. If I'm having the pumpkin down here, I want the stamp further up so that it just pulls in the colour better rather than having the colour all in one particular area. Why won't that lift? I'm just figuring out placement for things. We could have it under the circle and have this here. Or do I like it higher? Kind of sticking out the side. Maybe. I think I kind of like it sticking out the side. maybe even off the card like that. And then we would have this flower on here too. Now, I also have some of this brick. It's some of my brick that I've made. I'm wondering about down there. Could have the pumpkin over the other side. No, because I want to really be able to see those circles. That's the point. Maybe just a little bit of brick. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Just ink around this. And then I have my sticker. And again, for circles, I've just got a simple hole punch. And I'm hoping this will punch out a load of circles. I don't know how many I want, but I'm just going to punch out a load of circles. I'm definitely not going to need this many. And then I want to place these places too. This was coming down the bottom like so. Our little pumpkin. I might actually glue the pumpkin onto here as well. It just helps me visualise it, and I don't want to stick everything down just yet because I want to be able to move things around if I have to. But it just helps me visualise. So. My little pumpkin. And then, yeah, I like that stamp there, but I might cut it in half. And then I can use another bit if I have to, somewhere else. Yeah. I like that. Okay, liking that. Now let's have a look at these green circles. I just kind of want to bring them on and think about like where they're going to go. Under here too, maybe. Maybe. I know I've gone very quiet. It's because I'm trying to think about where I want to place everything. Quite liking that. Let's, do you know what? Let's just stick a few down so that they're at least glued. Okay. Oh, that went. Okay, let's kind of turn this so I can get this under here. That's where I want it. Let's have a look at any others. Okay. Okay. Do one over here too. It's going to come down and be like that. Do one over here. It's just going to be a little bit of detail in the background. Doesn't need to stand out too much. So yeah. Oops. And that, we could have another one there. Or even coming out of there. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I'm going to stitch down that bit too. And I think that'll be it. I don't think we need too many more. Just got some little circles on there. little circles. Do I need another one? Do I? Maybe even under there. Okay. So now I need to glue this down onto here, which is going to be fun. Because I need to get the placement just right. Oh, I've done it right over the bottom, and I'm not going to need it that far over the bottom. That's okay. Right, let's do this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now some of the flowers now need to be glued. Let's do this one. Here. We've still got a bit of brick. I kind of like that there. Like, it's covering up that circle though and that flower. No. Let's leave that. Do I want to bring in another little bit of the black somewhere? No. I am going to go and stitch down here. Okay, guys. So the first thing I want to do before I do... Oh, I forgot to show the stitching. I've done double stitching. So I've stitched down there and a little bit extra. I should have actually done along there if I thought about it, but I didn't. Then I have this Tim Holtz word that says the jack-o'-lantern. I thought that worked with our little fellow that we have. And then I want to add a tiny piece of fabric to it. So I kind of want that there. And then here, and this is some like rusty eco-dyed fabric that I really want to fray on here. So this is my third item. If you don't know, this challenge is all about practicing collage, bringing one item over each week from your last make, and also using one item in every make throughout the challenge. And I chose 3 items. I chose stamp, sticker, and word. So that is what I chose. I think it goes really well just across there. We could actually put it up here as well. Actually, I think I prefer it up there. It covers up some of those green circles, but that really doesn't matter because we've still got them in other places. So that doesn't bother me. And this kind of reddish orange also goes with the stamp and the pumpkin. So I really like that. There. Let's do what I like to do, which is kind of roughly go around the writing with a black fine liner in a wobbly line. Yep, I like that. I was wondering about going around the circle as well, actually. Go around it. No. No, I don't think I want to. Okay, so I've got my gold Winsor Newton ink to do some splattering with. Just really got to stir this. It's starting to dry. Add a little bit of water. Okay. And then just... I couldn't find my splatter brush, so we're coming on with this. Oh, not on the jack-o'-lantern bit. Hold on, need to rub it off there. There we go. Okay, let's see what that looks like. It's so hard because I haven't got my splatter brush. There we go. It's a bit better. I wonder about just going around the edge of the card with it too. Oh yeah, I like that. I really like that. My goodness, trying to hold it even along the bottom here. Oh yeah. That looks so good. I'll do it along the top here too. That really does look so good. I've never done that before. I use inks and I use my Stabilo, but I've never thought about using my Winsor Newton inks to do this with, and I love it. So let me just try this. Okay guys, so here we go. And can you just see how that gold really shines on the edges? Oh, I really love how it looks. But that is this week's card. So the prompt was circles, and we've used a piece of scrap. I've used a piece of scrap from my scrap box that already had circles cut out of it. We've put flowers in between that. We've got the stamp. We've got our sticker that we punched circles out of as well. And then I've got my word. So I've got my 3 pieces. We've got our piece brought over from the last one. And it is probably our last spooky themed card, although I'm loving working in my favourite style. So who knows, maybe I will bring in something. I am still wondering about the black circle. Once it's done, I can't undo it. I do think I just want to go around it a little bit, just a little bit, to make it stand out a little bit more. Oh yeah, that just makes it pop. It does just make it pop. Okay, this is going to be harder because we've got the plant in between all this too, but let's give it a go. We could go over the plant. The plant that's underneath, we could go over it because it is underneath. So we could do that, and then the plant that's on top of the circle, we don't go over. Yeah, I like that. It's just a little bit, but it helps it pop a little bit more. So there's our little pumpkin guy. I really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys did too. Don't forget, I do have a playlist on my channel if you have missed any of the cards I have made so far. I've been really enjoying this challenge. And yeah, I'll be back in next time. I wonder what the next prompt's going to be. But until then, guys, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now.